Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Toy here. I'm joined by my friend James Raid, who just became a father. So congratulations to you, my brother.
No.
And either way, we got something funny coming up, and I am actually a little bit sad that we didn't start this off recording straight away. But let me try and get a little bit smart about this. Put on the glasses, and we are all said and done. So we got ourselves a new GM note, and we're just about to read it and see if we can find anything out about the new Mage Kingdom. And well, one thing's for sure. I want to say a lot of things about this, but we got something. Oh my god, I got a lot of these names, man. We got Lucian, and to just help me out because I'm gonna butcher these names 10 out of 10 times. We got this thing, Verha, and how do you pronounce these things, man? Okay, so we got help from Google Translate. Let's try this out once again. So we saw something Serine, what what is this? Okay, let's try this out. English one. Are we ready for this? I don't know.
Serenu.
Okay, now Serenu, I can live with that, but let's try this out.
Serinue.
Yo, this is gonna be the name. Oh my god. Serenu. Okay, let's start. Like Verha, I can live with that, but we're gonna do it just to make sure.
Baha.
Oh man.
Verha.
Okay, now this sounds okay. Let's try the EO written, right?
I didn't expect that.
Eoran.
Okay, but
Eauren.
We're not recording this, right?
we are.
Okay. Hi YouTube. I am not part of this. I do not know these people at all.
Yo, this is gonna become worse by the minute, man. But yo, I'm having so much fun with that. Okay, we got Lucian, but I need the Japanese one for this.
Lusan.
Stop. Okay, let's get into this. Let's be a little bit professional, guys. Let's check this out. So in ancient in ancient times, so the distant that I can't do this anymore. So that the exact period is unknown, there existed a powerful kingdom. This kingdom accomplished most prosperous civilization ever in human history. What? And it said that its glory reached even the goddesses. This kingdom called Lucian. Stop. This was the strongest of them all, and it was said to have invented things beyond imagination. Well, we were talking about something like this being the new Playboy, and it even has urban edit. But we got new technology. It vibrates. Stop. Okay, let's go on a journey now. This doesn't sound to go to a place called the Mage Kingdom, filled with magic wonders.
Another magic.
Can I do this? Stop. Okay, filled with magic wonder that counted of technomagy of this continent dive into the research to this day. They even did the research, man. The main cities of Lucian were said to have been divided into 3 areas according to their role: Verha, the city of the sun, right? Eoran, the city of dawn, and Serinue, the city of moonlight.
Are we going to be like Spaniards or something?
Do we have the Spanish one?
What is that? Japanese?
Yo, do we get the Spanish one? Let me find this one. What the hell is Spanish?
Lucern.
No, that's the wrong one.
Serinio.
That sounds like Nona that wants to beat you up, right? It's just like, no. Nona, not the chancla. I've only read one paragraph. Shut up.
Just the first part.
Just the first one. Let's look at a closer look at Serinue, the kingdom's capital. Okay, so Serinue, the Moonlight City. Well, like this is techno magic, right? I see no electricity, so they're running off of moonlight. These people were poor bastards, man. Okay, let's read. Let's not get sidetracked.
The poor bastard.
The poor bastards. The poor bastard count, right? Like, we're gonna get into this too. Like, was famous for beautiful sight of moonlight softly illuminating the city. Exactly, right? No electricity. It's just all moonlight. Although it was destroyed later on. Yeah, because like driving at night is kind of crazy if you cannot see straight. And turn into a city of ashes. Like, I know a few people in my hometown that drive like crazy that would have fucked this town up, man. Oh man.
I'm sorry.
It is said that the city still retains its former beauty. Well, city stop. Was famous for its perfect defense system. Yeah, not against the drivers, man. Which came from its huge impregnable walls. Yeah, so the walls still stand, all the cars are dead. But this was widely known as a tourist attraction. Like, this is just... Wow. For its wealth and sophisticated elegance. I don't know how destruction has its elegance, but okay, we're gonna keep it at that. As the capital kingdom, administration, judicial affairs, and important classified information were discreetly handled within the city. Stop driving at the wrong side of the road, but I cannot see.
And the wall still stands.
That is the discreet handle of the information. What Serinue distinct features was that the residential areas were divided according to each social class. See, we were talking about poor bastards, man. Lucian had a unique political system, having both a monarch and a parliamental at the same time. Now, I don't know a lot about politics, but does that say that although there was a king, he probably didn't have to say shit or could not say shit? He had to manage judicial processes and legislation. These are all big words, guys. I don't even know what it means. With the authorization of a powerful council. Okay, so did then the king have power or not? I don't know. You guys tell me.
Sorry.
Okay, the council was composed of a small number of representatives from the noble families, kingdom founding contributors. Okay, so the people who had money had a say in this game. The hell? That kind of sounds like King's Raid.
Oh, it goes to this part. Technology.
Oh, technology. Yeah, this is the vibrating things. Lucian focused mainly on techno matches. Shut it. Which was achieved by mankind rather than magic. But okay, created by the goddess. The military city Iorin used the kingdom's brilliant techno magic to create a more formidable army, while Serinue used it to advance everyday living. Dude, they had no electricity. They killed themselves. No wonder everybody just took the high road and just said, I'm not coming back. The people of Lucian took great pride in highly developed technology. A strict class system existed in the technomagic kingdom, which could largely be divided into the king, who had the highest authority, the nobles, and the commoners. Read the poor bastards, who were ordinary citizens, aka the poor bastards. Oh man.
But sir, we just want to use solar power.
Please, we have it right here, man.
They don't have solar power, they have moonlight power.
Oh my god. And like okay, when the sun is not up, what do we do? Well, then we hope we don't die, man. Oh man. Okay, even among the nobles, those who belonged to the council had considerably more power than who did not. Wasn't it about somebody who had more pay, had more say? Pay to win. Okay. As the royal family and certain privileged nobles monopolized information, about the goddesses in the universe. There was a significant difference in knowledge between them and the poor bastards. So we had for those of you who don't know, we got this nice graph to just show you that we got a king, which is half of what a noble is. So we have only one king, 2 nobles, and 3 commoners. Right? That's how they ran the city, because the rest of them were dead. Okay. You could break away from the existing one-way story and enjoy new suspenseful stories about various perspectives of different heroes. Okay, so now we're getting back to the heroes. So where do these heroes actually come in? Like, we only have one king right now. Like, okay, we got Siegfried, but somehow, like in the story, spoiler alert, I think he's dead. We still didn't open up the door though. We don't know. But I'm supposing he's dead. Now the nobles, I don't know. Like, could be a few, but the commoners, yeah, the poor bastards.
The poor bastards.
You can look forward to the future developments as the story is set to revolve around 3 heroes, which is, wait a minute, Theo, Crow, and Claus. Well, Hilda's up there as well. I think they forgot about one hero, but okay. What awaits them in the Technomagic Kingdom? Which heroes will be able to achieve their goals? I still don't know what they're about to achieve, or what their goal initially is. Like, okay, so Claus, his brother, turned really dark, and all of a sudden he's around in the city. He's like, nah, fuck all this, man. I'm about to leave.
I'ma join them.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try and enjoy something that, I don't know, has no background, no people in it, just moonlight, no electricity. The hell.
I'm a commoner.
I'm gonna become a commoner because that's what all people like to be. Holy balls, man. Okay, so new content. Let's find out in advance about the 3 raids where you can attain Technomagic gear and related materials. Newly added Valence workshop. So we kind of know that Valence is coming out. I'm assuming she's gonna be a mechanic. So what do you guys think?
It's gonna be Jin.
No. Oh. Tarash, no, I think she's gonna become a mechanic at some point in terms of class, but I wonder if they're gonna actually straight up release her the moment they release the content, because they said 2 other heroes will be coming out, which is Isolde and Grimoire, and outside of that, I don't think they will add Valence straight away. But
yeah, I think Valence is gonna be an NPC maybe.
Yeah, most likely. So that will be one that is quite interesting for people to buy just for the buffs itself, because I'm assuming at some point it will just like reduce the cost or increase like proc rates or something. Like, could be anything, right?
I wish it was that easy.
So on the 25th of August, Tuesday, you get special rewards with a new rulebook. Now, I'm not sure whether this one is free, because we've seen like free rulebooks, right, at like the 1 year, 2 year anniversaries. So that is interesting. You could get unidentified Technomagic gearboxes and mystical soul fragments every day for 10 days. And it's like, oh my god, no, you gotta pay for it. No. Okay, so there are 3 types of new raids that will be unlocked, and they will be class specific with 3 boss monsters. Okay, we got more of these names. Let's butcher them right now.
Why do you do that though?
Galogria.
No.
Galogria.
Okay, that even sounds worse. Let's try the one that really matters.
Galogria.
Stop! Let's try again.
Galogria.
Stop. Okay, can I actually shout this out? Can I do all caps? Let's try this. Okay, that doesn't work. And we got Asalon. Okay, let's try this.
Wait, are the boss like Siegfried, or is it one of those dragons?
I don't know, man. Like, it could be that he turned into a dragon at some point, because he has some kind of darkness in himself, right? Or is it just really the boss Siegfried itself? That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Ascaron.
Okay, now that one is Siegfried. I'm not gonna butcher that. We all know that. Please know that each raid unlocks at a different time. Okay, so it is time specific. So this is kind of ass, but it is kind of new information that I did not know before.
Yep.
What do you guys think about that?
I don't know about the different time they say. Is it like different time of opening through like time zone? For example, if it's like in the Philippines, it's gonna be like opened like Monday to Tuesday only, and then the other one's gonna be like Wednesday to Thursday, something like that. I don't know.
Yes. So basically we have like 3 types, right? 3 types of bosses. So I'm assuming they can shift each other like every other day. Right, so you can get 2 days of, let's say, a tank and warrior, and then you have your assassin, archer and mechanic on like the 3rd and the 4th day, and then you have like, if I go by the general rule which mobile phone games use, then we have 5th and 6th day where there is mage and priest, and then you have the very last day, like the 7th day, aka Sunday, where you can get all of them. But I'm not quite sure about that. That seems pretty interesting. But
it could be some point like that, and it could be like in a one day trial edition. You know, like you can go there and get them all in a few hours. It's gonna open, and then the other one's gonna open after that.
Yeah, it could be.
It's gonna be like a day. Yeah, it's gonna be like days. Sorry.
I hope it's just not locked by like several what are they called, like tickets. Like I hope it is just stamina, because if it is stamina, that would be great for me. Because I got how much do I have right now? Oh yeah, I got 55k, 550k of stamina running right now. Hopefully that will be something. But yeah, we will never know. Okay, let's look at this further. At the Violence Workshop, you can acquire technomagic gear through crafting and identification. So, okay, so I'm assuming, because an identification process, right? It means that you can get an item, but you cannot then straight up, let's say, see the buffs. That's what I'm assuming. So you need this identification to then check the armors, the outfits, with probably a different currency than just gold. And they can see like the stats on the items, or at least that's what I'm assuming.
Or maybe it's for like a specification of what kind of armor it is, something like that. I don't know.
Well, it's already specified because like you already get your mages, your priests in one set, right? So it's not like, oh my god, we're gonna get a robe instead of getting like leather gear, something like that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking more in terms of getting actual value stats.
True.
So yeah, it could be interesting. Okay, the workshop can be unlocked by clearing chapter 10 and can be used in various operations that have to do with the technomagic gear. So it's not just one thing. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You can craft and identify technomagic gear with the help of the owner of the workshop, Technomagic Specialist Valen. So she's been there for days, hours, nonetheless, and she did not even, like, she got brought up in the Crow story, right? But then she just moved out like, nah, I'm not taking any part of this whole Dark Castle BS. The hell? Okay, so don't forget to give her a visit. Okay. There are unidentified these are unidentified gear obtained through Technomagic Kingdom Raid and Technomagic Specialty gear that can be crafted and identified with each boss crystal. Okay.
Oh wait, so you can get Technomagic for stuff from boss or something like stacking them to get it from boss.
Yeah, and like, I'm not sure about the crystals. I might be able to show you guys something that got data mined. I'm not sure whether it is new or not. But you can get different types of gear from each of the Raid 3 bosses. New set options, additional skills.
Yeah, that's the most,
what? Additional skills?
Yeah. The additional skills are
like soul weapons?
I don't know. It's like an upgrade maybe for the skill, like a UT, but something else. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like an improvement of a skill maybe of certain heroes. I don't know really, or maybe the skills of the hero itself.
That is interesting though.
I don't know.
Like set options, like I don't need another attack option.
New set option. What do you think it's the new set options?
Like I don't know. Maybe they're gonna go with totally new lines. Like that would totally crush the game. But it could balance it at the same time. But if they would implement that without like considering the every player's opinion, then there will be a huge meta shift, which we've seen that on the soul weapon changes, man. I don't want to go through that stuff once again, honestly.
Yeah.
But
and it
yeah,
says here that it's gonna make the heroes more powerful. So it's not about stats. It's more about maybe upgrading the skills itself.
yeah.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Like, what kind of skills though? Is it like the full set of skill or just a random skill?
Like, if it would just be something like a soul weapon that you can proc on an X amount of seconds, right? Then that could shift the meta completely, right?
Yeah.
That would mean that everybody will have to like make tremendous amount of new gear and everything according to that. But yeah, and we don't know which characters are gonna be good, if it is character specific or if it is gonna be class specific. Because let's pull this out, right? What if warriors? Most of the warriors, if you look at them, they have an issue where you don't have the range to hit like mid or backliners, right? What if you have a warrior skill that can pull in by themselves?
Yeah. What if?
Like that would instantly make it broken, right? For mages, to make sure that you can unstuck yourself with a cleanse, for instance.
A warrior with a pull, isn't that just Priscilla?
Yeah, but put that on my chase and see what happens.
Yeah, like a upgrade for a specific here,
like the reason why it is
having like a jump to the middle part. That's gonna be so.
Yo, that would be fire though. Like, yo, I'm gonna teleport to everything that does not take a hit very well.
I'm gonna teleport.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna go shoom shoom across your screen and you don't know what is happening and everything is dead. That's gonna be the skill.
But it is kind of interesting because they say it's gonna have a new set options, maybe more like because of the chapter 10's coming out, and with Hilda came out just now, and we saw on her Transcendence animation, right? There's the new enemies. And she's like more on more than cap penetration. I think, in my opinion, it's all about pen. Maybe, I don't know. Set option has more pen, and then the additional skills would be like an add-on. For example, if you have like completed the four gears, and then it's gonna give like, for example, chase S1 improve, blah blah blah, something like that. I don't know.
Yep. How about adding, like, that would be ultimately broken and I don't think it would really be good in this game, but how about adding a skill that turns you invincible for, let's say, a second? So you can actually allow yourself, like, if you see an incoming hit, let's see, you see a Pavel S3 in PvP, right? And you see that almost hit your face and you're like, no man, I'm gonna negate that damage. Pop the skill, turn invincible for a little bit, and you're like, nah bruh. Nah, denied. That would be crazy, man.
You got negate the
0S2.
Oh. How about like healers allowing other like heroes to revive? Because we still haven't found like any reviving character. We got like a lot of these characters that will allow people not to die. But how about just bringing back my chase full buff? Like, yay, I'm back from the dead and already being
Frey. Just have Frey, and each auto attack has a 10% chance to revive a dead ally.
Yo, that is mad broken.
Screw healing and shielding. Let me just attack.
That's okay. We're building everybody full attack. We don't know how to play the game. Auto attacks and RNG will carry me through this content.
Guys, how should I build my healer? 16 lines of attack speed, nothing else.
It's okay. If you die, you can always come back.
Imagine that on Chase. So if Chase dies, he's going to activate always his passive.
No, don't forget about Chase. Imagine like 2 wall decks and like 2 Freys auto attack each other. There's like 50 million HP Sonjas and shit running around both of them. Dude, I just spent the last 40 seconds killing her.
That's so stupid.
Oh man, that would be massive broken. But just imagine, like I keep contemplating that pull-in on warriors. Like if that could be something, put that on Nikki and see what happens.
It's gonna be like the get over here.
What's up, boo boo? You're in my face now. What's happening?
Yeah, so I think this is gonna be, if this is gonna be like that, it's gonna be a game changer. And then yeah, like you said, it's gonna shift the meta because you're not gonna be like betting on the metas that the pros are doing. Can I call them the pros? But
Yeah.
They are the ones. Yeah, they are on the top of the arena, LOV, LOH. Yeah, so they have like been using meta stuff, and with this update, there will be like a meta shift, like what you said.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hope it will be like that because, bro, you're forced to make meta heroes, and you can't focus on your favorite, like for example, favorite heroes that you want.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Taily. Does someone main Staley as a DPS?
Yep.
Just kidding.
Some
Something
people
like
do,
that.
man. Some people just drive like some crazy stuff. But I can see that kind of stuff really happening. Like currently, tanks really fall off the meta at this point because everything A220 can tank nowadays, right?
Yep.
And even like the T2 perk that will allow you to get yourself a little bit more damage gets outclassed by having a Priscilla there, for instance, on permanent S3. So like I hope that they will then bring back like options to tanks to then like make them relevant again.
Yeah.
So
I hope it goes like something like back in the season 1 where it's like not all about one click, one kill. I mean all kill.
mhm,
And then goes to like season 2. Season 3 when Soul Weapon was released, it's kinda like it's kinda good, but
mhm,
some of us has ups and downs on the comments on the release of Soul Weapon. But yeah, it's been there always now, and people ignored it. And yeah, that's what should like balance out what they are going to release as a content, because they might lose some, players, fan base, in my opinion.
yep.
We'll see.
But here's the thing, like I keep thinking about this, right? Like that 1 second immunity or invincibility stuff, that would make it so that tanks could be relevant. Let's say you are running content, right? Where the boss will always one-shot you unless you have that invincibility frame. That will make the content super hard, but that also means that you always have to run a tank, always. Because if you do not, then you can run your Priscilla tank, right? You will get one shot, right? Because you don't have the skill on the tank.
Yeah.
So
And it's gonna be more on pure RNG that will make you on the edge of your seat, like, oh no, not again, something like that. It will make you play even more of the game, make you more strategize, rather than just putting meta heroes like you're just putting fancy and on fair, you're good.
yeah, pretty much, man. That's the current meta. That is just nasty.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The others. Sorry.
I could think we like if we just turn it to like every specific class. Like I think tank with an invincibility frame, that would be awesome, because the game really allows it to be like that because it's dynamic. And like a warriors with a pull in, that would be just massively broken. I can see Theo pulling in people just like, "What's up, baby? What's good?"
It will be shredded.
That's good, man. Well, you want to pull in some people? What's good, man? One big happy family and just hit them. About like assassins, like if you can get like Tanya invincibility, right? Get that on a character. That would make sure that Tanya loses her spot in the game, as she did not ever have anyway. So that doesn't matter. As for archers, what about archers though?
I think archers has fallen behind in the meta because they are only used in PvE contents, and specifically some contents only. For example, Celine has already fallen out from the spotlight. Even other archers like Art, Urza is like for PvP only now, exclusively. But not all the time, but yeah, something
So
like that.
what would you give an
GG3.
Yeah,
Like, what would you give an archer in terms of a skill? Like,
to make them
or
alive again.
anything to make them like viable?
AoE damage, maybe? I don't know.
What about you get an AoE dot, or not an AoE like burst explosion in range that can then hit? Because I know that Zephyr has like a proc rate on his S4, for instance, that hits in a small radius, right? Gives you like stacks and everything, and that's where a lot of his damage could be coming from. Like, if I remember correctly. What if you put that on like a passive skill? Because they said additional skills. It doesn't mean that it's an active skill. It could be a passive skill as well. Now that I think about it.
Something like in some mobile games, something like in some usual games, some kind of a little bit what do you call this? Kind of like a chain lightning that would like make them hit others.
Yeah,
Other
something like
Ricochet.
Yeah, ricochet something like in Dota it's like Luna, or is that some in Mages?
Yeah,
It's like
attack bounces to other people and it deals
Yeah.
damage as well. So it's Ricochet basically.
Yeah.
it's like
It's
a chat. That's a
Either
good.
Ricochet or like something that's like the male's S3 was it? With the one who jumps backwards? I think archers would like that, right? They can jump
Yeah, have
backwards.
that extra mobility to get out of hairy situations. That stuff would actually make them really good for PvP.
Yeah.
Like, that would be
It's
really
like-
good.
It's like another like the skill sets, the improvement of the new skill set. It's like another artifact, but it's only for archers exclusively.
Like, I mean, imagine if someone dives to your archer and then they just jump backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, like that is like everything that DML does, right?
Mhm.
That is actually really amazing.
Yeah, a passive dodge.
They jump backwards and then there's a Cecilia.
And then they say, Cecilia and Emma joke to you?
And you gotta have those characters that can counter it, right? And I got me some CC. I need to put some boots in ass.
Yeah.
So that would be
but-
quite interesting. Like,
Something like that.
honestly, like
What
that
else?
one in Archer. I really do, because that opens up like a lot of things, right? Because let's say Urias, they're quite squishy if you get into their faces. It's already hard to get into their faces, but it makes it so that it is then a lot easier for her to get out.
And it's thirsty. Very thirsty.
Zephyr has an S3 quite similar to
I
that.
mean, giving a tank an invincibility frame is like, it's like a middle finger to Gladi. It's like,
Yup.
he's about to kill you, and then
She's a
suddenly just
mechanic
goes
though, so
invincible.
Yep,
it's
exactly.
okay, she's a mechanic.
That is great. Like, that makes it so that tanks will become super viable again. And
Yeah, true.
hey, what about attack Lowman? It's like, oh, you want to attack me, huh? No, man, I got invisibility. Wapow! And they die.
Attack Lowman was it like Attack Lowman just came to existence like a little bit much, but didn't last too long, right?
Yeah, that's partly true. That's partly true. Maybe I'll end up making him someday as a true attack Lowman, man. That would be fire.
Yeah,
Because
it's
at
because
this
of his unique weapon makes him like a real DPS-ish kind of tank.
Yep, definitely is. So that makes it quite interesting. But yeah, that
So
would
it'll
be
be
for the
really
ladies.
insane. It'll be really insane if you like give tanks the ability to like, it's not reflect damage, but it's like
Oh
it
man.
shields the entire team, and then whatever damage is absorbed, it returns it back
Ugh.
after X seconds.
So if
Yeah.
Shamila was already not relevant anymore,
You gotta time your burst now.
yep. If like Shamila wasn't relevant anymore, she will definitely not be after something like that. But that would be quite interesting though.
Something
It
like
might not be all the damage, but maybe like 10% of the damage at least.
Or something
Yeah, it's
along
like-
the lines like, okay, you can get yourself a shield, and if the shield then gets bursted down, it will not do anything. But if it still stays up, then afterward it will have an effect. It has something like Dakar's his shield, right?
Isn't
yeah.
that the fear shield?
Yeah, like
yeah.
I don't quite know how he works because I don't read like everything, but have a shield like that on your tank and make sure that it will then like either stun in an AoE radiance or get some extra mana or cleanses the tank.
Like the shield on here, pop the shield.
Like yeah, it makes it very interesting because that would almost make Demia relevant again. Because if you can pop that straight away and cleanse yourself because you have a big ass shield and nobody can really burst that, then if you can then cleanse yourself, then you will have a pull-in. That means that you don't necessarily need any CC resistance on her. So like,
just need to like put it on.
Yeah, so that could work. But what about mages though? Like mages do damage. What do they really need?
Mages? Oh no. I'm not quite sure about mages.
A what?
Like they're like the squishiest aside from priest.
No, mechanics are the squishiest class in the game, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, priests are also squishy.
I would say give him a self cleanse. That would make him broken. But not to a point like it would like traumatize the game, I guess. Like let's put that on like an S tier character, right? Let's say Pavel. Pavel's supposed to be S tier. Lilia's supposed to be like A tier. Like if they would get themselves a self cleanse.
Oh.
Like,
that would be like, yeah.
Like you get cooked by a Nyla, right? What do you want to do? Like you want to get out. You want to relieve that struggle. But it could be that everything on this is just PvE oriented as well. Like we're talking currently strictly PvP outside like of some editions. So let's just say mages get just damage straight up damage.
Yeah. So we can just think of something that would come out of chapter 10 and hope for the best. Or yeah, it's so many things can open up. With
what do mages want? I was thinking, right? Like, okay, this won't really help Ophelia too much, but like, what if you reduce mana cost or like less mana cost and halves cooldowns for duration?
That is broken though. That would definitely mean like okay, your Pavel, right, has pretty high cooldowns on S3, right? I'm not sure about the rest of the skills.
Yeah.
So yeah, pop that on lower skill cooldowns. And doesn't his soul weapon actually proc on skill hits?
You mean? No, it just deals AoE damage. But it's a lot. It's a lot.
Like I can. It would definitely be something. I can see that work in many other contents as well. Like put that on Little Shock, man. Just see extra damage just popping off for no reason.
I just want to see a Lilia, but like do like 2 S3s in a row.
Wow. I was like, no, I'm gonna reset all my stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's messed up, bro.
Man.
You survived my first S3 because of helm. What will you do about my next S3?
Oh man, that is
track,
definitely swords and ass. Just waterboard and swords and ass. That's basically what it would be like.
Like in my opinion, like the bow shield can't be resetted by Audi, right? Because it's so high. The cooldown is so high, right?
No, actually, if you have a high star Audi, you might be able to almost reset it. Like, cause I can put in 2 Leo S3s for some reason. It's not like fully instant, but like it's like 1 or 2 seconds off.
Okay.
Then it's OP. Never mind.
That is interesting though.
Well, it's not 1 or 2. Like it's like more like 4. But yeah, I'm only a 4-star EW.
Interesting.
That is nice. I just hope like to just wrap this up because we can go by this like every single day.
It's endlessly. Yeah.
I just hope that it is not locked behind once again another ticket, because at the end of the day I want to have some gameplay. I want to be able to just play the game, right? at the end of the day, and not just, oh my god, I can do 1 ticket every week of Eclipse, I can do 1 ticket every week or 3 tickets every week on trials, and then be done with that on the first day, and then look at my calendar and say like, oh my god, it's almost Sunday, yay, I can play the game again. Like, I hope it's not like that. Like, it will piss me off.
Apply some new content, apply some new gameplay, and
I
straight
hope
up.
it's something we can manual, unlike Shackmare,
Oh,
which is like,
Yeah,
oh, weigh all your heroes, well, these heroes, because they're order friendly, and then you can not play the game.
yep, that is definitely
Expect
true.
also on chapter 10, it might be that Shockmate is gonna be like defeated for 7. I hope so. Shock
Yeah.
7 would be defeated.
They said something along the lines that they're going to increase the level difficulty of those things, but they're not going to do it on the 25th. They're going to do it later. I hope they will do it soon, though.
Increase the difficulty of what?
Of Trials, Shockmare, and I'm not
Trials.
sure about Eclipse, but
But are they gonna make it like the existing ones harder, or are they gonna make new ones that are harder?
they're going to make new ones. So let's say for Trials, they will make 9 and hopefully even 10.
Yes!
They said something
crap, I
along
need to
those
be at
lines.
Scuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
was
you...
getting kind of, it's kind of getting dry in terms of like Sky Trial being like, oh, I just do this and I did that. Well, this is gonna kill everything, so
Yep, like at some
I
point
don't
you
need to
know.
optimize my rotations. I don't need to do shit. Like, if I mess something up, yeah, I'll just blow it up later.
Yep, and that is the thing. Like, ultimately, it will still be the same like difficulty if you will get level 100. I'm assuming that if you like, I can do Trial of Earth 8 like consistent, right? I don't die there. And if I turn level 100, I might be able to do consistent 9 as well. But I will probably struggle at maybe 10. I don't know how far they will take this difficulty thing.
I
And
hope the Techno Mage armors are actually tank up.
mm,
Because like, if they're really tanky, that means, because right now, like, we usually use Dark Legion to tank. And Dark Legion, like, the set effect is more offensive, but if Techno Mage is like more defensive, then like we can actually easily tank.
True.
Trials 9 and 10. Because otherwise we'll be waiting for the option selectors on Manticore just for tank armor.
Yeah, that
true.
would be also good. Like Manticore, give us some kind of Manticore to farm with. It's so hard. It's hard to farm Manticore.
That is definitely true, but it also means that the higher you really want to get, the higher your unique treasures need to be invested into, and even for your tanks, like, you need to have those. Like, luckily I have a clause, let's say, on an A1 plus 5, but if I might want to have him to tank like 9 or 10, I might have to increase his unique treasure or even his soul weapon to a higher enhancement. So it would require you to invest into your tanks as well to allow yourself to survive, because I don't think my Zephyr will ever be able to tank like a 9 or a 10 of Trial of Sky. Like, with the current investment, not ever.
You say that, but then it is gonna release another hero that gives like all allies take less damage effect.
Let's hope it does not.
Taylor, I'm a joke to you.
That's exactly what Teddy does.
Yep. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, Taylor made it really easy, but Imet was the hardest one of all of them. Like, let's all agree on that one. Because that thing, like, I was one of those dudes that completed 8 before, like, Taylor got released. So I saw the difference, and especially I saw the difference in gear, right? Like, that was ridiculous. So it needed to be done.
It's like the hardest gear check out of the 3.
Yep, definitely.
Sky Trial is like one of the hardest DPS checks, and then Flow is like, you need to have your mechanical skills up to date, otherwise you're screwed.
Yeah, skill rotations, timings, and damage.
Yep.
Like that.
So in that aspect, right, I hope they just like make it so that you will have to improve onto more than just your damage dealer, right?
True.
Because I hope that will be the difference between 8, 9, and 10, right? And then hopefully we will get on 10 like 150 soul weapon fragments, so we can get 450 every single week, so we can almost get 2 every 2 weeks, or 1 soul weapon every 2 weeks. That would be awesome. But yeah, that's just me hoping for good stuff. But it could happen because the increase from like 7 to 8 was like 85 to 100. So let's say you get another 20, like a 5-step increase. That would be 120 for 9. And then maybe another 30 or 25 increase, which would make it either 145 or 150 for 10. So that would be interesting. And it would also make it easy to then transition and release A3 once it happens, if it happens at all. But yeah, let's just wrap this up for now, man. I think we talked about this way too much. So thanks you guys for tuning in and bearing with me laughing a lot at this stuff.
Thanks, Toy.
Yo, thanks guys for tuning in, man. And
Here you go.